the president of the Coronis Lake Association. And we're giving Esri some time here to tell you what's going on around the lake, since a lot of you live around the lake and may not have heard all the great things going on there. So, Esri.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, okay, I'm wondering where to hold the mic for this. You think up in my face? Okay, perfect. All right, so let me know in the back if you can't hear me. I'll give you a personal speech later. So we'll do this part and then that part. So again, I'm Esri Farnham, the president of the Coronis Lake Association, and I'm thrilled to get the opportunity to speak to you guys again this year. It's one of the many exciting parts of our new partnership with the Paynesville Area Community Foundation, and we are thrilled to get the opportunity to exchange information and get visibility into the different things we are doing. For those of you that are tenured members of the Lake Association, I'm sorry, you're probably very familiar with all of this, but I'll promise I'll go fast and I'll not go through our entirety of our activity list, which is available if you are interested in hearing more about what we do instead of just the big topics that I'm going to hit on today. Well, let's start with financing. So we have 3 directors that are working on our charitable fundraising approach right now, which all goes to support various projects and initiatives that support our mission to promote the protection and improvement of Lake Coronis. In that, we have a lot of different projects going on. For water quality, we focus on the county all the way to the lake shore. We are thinking about grass clippings and leaves falling into the lake and increasing phosphorus and nitrogen. We are thinking about fertilizer runoff when there's big rainfall to see how that impacts the nutrients in the lake. We are coming up and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for projects that have been going on for over 20 years in some cases. That's fun. So, we have a lot going on in water quality, but one of the biggest impacts for that is aquatic invasive species. So you guys have probably heard about it, you're concerned about it, you're trying to see what we do for management. We have a 3-pronged approach. We focus a lot on education. We focus on getting out in the community, getting to the next generation, and seeing how we can establish healthy habits. We do Waterfest every year. Kevin, our aquatic invasive species manager, goes out and talks to various camps to make sure that we are expanding our influence and getting as far as we can to help people understand what it is, why it's a problem, and what we're doing with it. We also prioritize inspection and prevention. Our prevention costs are often 1/10 of what the treatment costs are, and so we really try to lean into that. Just earlier today, we participated in a program out of the University of Minnesota called Starry Trek, where Kevin and I went to a bunch of different lakes to see if there were any starry stonewort infestations and where it was going. But of course, we're also interested in treatment. This year, we've had 2 surveys and 2 treatment periods, and we're coming up on another survey here, where we've treated over 200 acres of the lake with a copper sulfate-based algaecide. This has been the most effective method that we've found. For those of you who have lived on the lake for a while, you must have seen our monster of a weed harvester. It was a hunk of metal that walked around trying to get as much starry stonewort as possible, right up until the day it kind of shattered and we had to retire it. But we're very proud of the way that we have developed our strategy and collected the data to make sure that we are taking the most effective method that reduces the non-target impacts on other organisms in the lake. This is data that other organizations and associations have come to us for, and we're proud to be considered thought leaders in the space. Just on Monday, we have an association that's coming out to talk to us about our pilot program and how we are increasing that, our funding, increasing our areas. It's a very exciting opportunity, and we are always at seminars, webinars, conferences, workshops, trying to get the most recent data. And of course, that leads us into our newest aquatic invasive species, zebra mussels. It is something that I know is on a lot of people's minds, and one of the most heartbreaking things about this infestation is that there is not much we can do about it. As I said, we are at every conference, every seminar, every webinar, listening to the researchers and seeing what the most current research is, and if there's anything we can do to treat it. But right now, it's just not looking like there's a viable treatment plan that would be effective while reducing the impact on other organisms. So, to finish off, I want to caution everyone, if you are in the water, please make sure that you're wearing lake shoes. And if you're handling any sort of water equipment, please make sure that you are on the watch for zebra mussels so that we can minimize harm. Thank you all for your support of the Coronis Lake Association. If you have questions on anything I've said or want to ask any more questions, can find us at contact@coronaslakeassociation.org or me at Ezra Farnham at coronaslakeassociation.org. Our website is fully up and running. We're always looking for ways to improve it, and we'd be happy to talk to any one of you. Thank you so much.